Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give.
Hello guys, it's your boy Kothified here, back with a brand new Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are having a good day today. So in today's episode I bring another great deck for trophy pushing and winning against some of the most strongest decks. Before starting the video, let me inform you that if you are new to the channel, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for daily Clash of Clans and Clash Royale videos, and also there's another giveaway coming in the next few days. So stay tuned for that, subscribe to our channel, and let's get into today's video. So the deck which I'm gonna show you today contains the Spear Goblins, the Archers, the Skeleton Army, the Royal Giant, the Zap Spell, Fireball, Minions, and the Bomber. The average elixir cost is 3.3. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you some replays, and then I will do some live attacks. So I will explain each and everything to you in detail, so sit back, enjoy this episode guys. So the first replay is against Cristiano. So I'm gonna just wait here and fill up my elixir, and let's see what the opponent does. So in this case he uses the Hog Rider and the Minion Horde. So I'm gonna use the Zap spell on the Minion Horde, and the Hog Rider is gonna get 2 hits on our left hand side tower and nothing else. So that's an amazing defense done by us. So again I'm just waiting for my elixir to fill up, and then let's see what the opponent does, and I'm gonna act that way. And so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a Royal Giant on the right hand side tower and a Bomber behind it. He uses the Skeleton Army and our Bomber takes a good care of it. So that's amazing, and look at that, my Royal Giant did a lot of damage on his right hand side tower. And the witch is going to be one-shotted from our crown tower, so no need to defend. Now again I think he's going to use the Hog Rider and the Minion Horde combination, and that's really a bad combination, but I don't know why he doesn't understand. So he uses the Rage again, and look at that, the Hog Rider got 1 hit to our left hand side tower and the Minion Horde got nothing. So again that was a waste. He uses the Skeleton Army, again that's a waste. The Skeleton Army doesn't even reaches to my side of the base. So again I'm gonna go for the push, dropping the Royal Giant and the Bomber, but in this case my Bomber got in front, so that was a bit of mistake done by me. You should always drop your Bomber and everything else behind the Royal Giant. But look at that, our Royal Giant is gonna get his right hand side tower, and then I'm gonna drop some Archers and the Skeleton Army to take out this Giant Skeleton. He's gonna use the Minion Horde, so I'm gonna Fireball it over there. And look at that, he could not do any damage on our right hand side tower. That is so amazing. Going for the push again on the left hand side. He's gonna drop a witch on the right hand side, and he's gonna drop a Minion Horde, but I'm not gonna counter the Minion Horde right now. He's coming hard on the right hand side, but look at that, the hit points on his left hand side tower. I know he's gonna get my right hand side tower, so that's why I'm not focusing much on the defense of the right hand side tower. But look at that, we are gonna get his left hand side tower so easily. So that's why I just ignored his right hand side tower, my right hand side tower, I'm sorry. And we are equal right now, but I can drop a Fireball and the Zap spell, and that is going to be a victory for us in this game. Yeah, look at that. So I'm gonna show you some more replays like this one, and then I'm gonna do some live battles. So hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to our channel. Let's watch another replay. So this time the battle is against Naze. So just wait to fill up your elixir, and then let's see what the opponent does and act accordingly. So he's gonna drop a Wizard over there and a Minion Horde, so I'm just gonna wait and Fireball everything, and that's a great value. Look at that. We took out the Minion Horde as well as the Wizard and the Bomber. So that's a great trade done by us, and he could not do any damage on our right hand side tower. So I'm just waiting again to fill up my elixir. Then I'm gonna go for the push on the left hand side, dropping the Royal Giant and the minions behind it. He's gonna drop an Electro Wizard to take out my minions, but look at that, my Royal Giant did a lot of damage on his left hand side tower. So that was a decent push done by us. I'm gonna drop the skeleton army to take out the giant skeleton. He drops the freeze spell, and that takes out my giant skeleton army from the giant bomb. Again waiting to fill up my elixir. Then I'm gonna focus again on the defense for some time, and then I'm gonna go for the attack. He drops the prince at the back, so I gotta focus on the defense for some time. I'm gonna drop some archers, some minions, and I'm gonna zap the prince. And the minions are easily gonna take out the bomber too. The wizard on the left hand side does 1 or 2 hits on our left hand side tower, but that's not gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna zap those minions again, and they're gonna be one-shottable by my tower. So he drops a giant skeleton at the same time I drop my Royal Giant. And look at that, my Royal Giant is gonna do a lot of damage on his tower. Look at his left hand side tower. It is so down to health right now. And he's really focusing hard for the defense. That's a great try by him. I'm gonna zap the minion horde again. They're gonna be one-shottable by my archer in the crown tower. And I'm gonna drop a fireball at the end. And again he drops the giant skeleton. He's not losing his hope. He still thinks he can win this. So he's focusing hard on the defense. I'm just gonna drop my Royal Giant, and he's gonna hit one shot to the tower, and that's gonna be our victory for this game. As I said, this is really a strong deck, and you can win any game if you focus properly. So well, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I'm gonna show 1 or 2 more replays, then I'm gonna do a live battle, so don't go anywhere guys. Keep watching the video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So this time the battle is against some Chinese or Japanese player. I don't know who is he. So well, he's gonna drop a balloon on the right hand side. So I'm gonna use my spear goblins. They're gonna easily be taken out by the fire spirits, and he's gonna do a lot of damage on my right hand side tower. So that was really good of him. And that takes out my first tower in just 30 seconds. But don't lose hope. As I said, you can easily win this. Just stay focused on your game. Look at that, my skeleton army on the right hand side did a lot of damage on his right hand side tower. I'm gonna drop a giant skeleton on the right hand side, going for the push, not focusing on the musketeer on the left hand side. He's gonna drop the Valkyrie, but my Royal Giant is gonna take out. My Royal Giant did a lot of damage on his right hand side tower, and look at that. We are not so bad. I'm gonna drop a bomber to take out the fire spirits. Or maybe no, I'm gonna take the damage. That's just 1 hit. I'm gonna drop a bomber on the left hand side this time, because now I know I can easily take out his right hand side tower. So that's why I'm focusing on the left, and damaging his left tower would be so amazing for us. Look at that, he wasted his musketeer. It's gonna go down so easily. Now I'm gonna drop my skeleton army to take out his giant, and he has nothing to tackle. He's gonna drop his Valkyrie so far away, and my minions are gonna take out his Valkyrie. And look at that, my Royal Giant on the right hand side is gonna take out his right hand side tower. The minions going on the left hand side gonna do some damage, and We are equal now in the game. And he's using the Sparky so late in the game. So I'm gonna drop a bomber so it can take out the Sparky. And he's gonna drop a musketeer to take out my bomber. But I'm gonna drop some minions to take out the Sparky, because the Sparky can do a lot of damage. So we need to take out the Sparky as quick as possible. And my minions take out the Sparky. He's gonna drop a Valkyrie. He's gonna drop a bomber to take out his Valkyrie. I'm gonna drop a Royal Giant and go for the push this time. So my musketeer, his musketeer was taken out by the fireball, and now look at that, my Royal Giant did a lot of damage on his left hand side tower. So again I just need to drop one more Royal Giant and the game is over. He's gonna do a lot of damage. He's gonna drop a Sparky, so again we gotta focus on the defense side for some time. I'm gonna drop a fireball to the musketeer and the Sparky, and the spear goblins are gonna take out the Sparky. So he uses the fireball at a really good position, but my Royal Giant is gonna take out his left hand side tower, and that is going to be the victory for us in this game. Boom, another victory. So as I said, this is really amazing strategy to get victories even if you're back with one crown. So well, I'm gonna show you one more replay, maybe then we'll do a live attack. So don't go anywhere guys, hope you guys are having fun. So this next replay which I'm about to show you is against Saborno, and let's see what the opponent does. First, just wait and fill up your elixir. He's gonna throw a goblin barrel, so I'm gonna drop a bomber. I'm not gonna waste my zap on those goblin barrels. And he did a quite good amount of damage on our left hand side tower, but look at that, we are going for the push right now. He's gonna use the tornado, which brings my bomber in front, and the wizard takes out the bomber. So I'm gonna zap the skeleton army right now. He played pretty well this time, and he clones his wizard, so I'm gonna fireball it pretty easy, and my tower is gonna take out the wizard. He's gonna throw another goblin barrel. I'm gonna use another bomber to take out some goblin barrels and some spear goblins. So he could not do maximum amount of damage on our left hand side tower, and my bomber is gonna take out the wizard maybe, or maybe do 1 or 2 hits. That's really great, and our tower will take out the wizard so easily. So I'm gonna go for the push on the right hand side because I know he's going from the left hand side, so that's why I just focused on the right hand side. He uses the tornado, and I'm gonna use a zap. I'm not gonna use the zap, and he uses the clone spell, which was really a waste. That was really a bad defense by his side, and we got the tower so easily. Also my Royal Giant got 1 hit on his left hand side tower, so that's a decent trade done by us. Still we can manage to get his second tower on the left hand side. I'm just gonna drop a bomber at the back, and let's see what the opponent does this time. I'm gonna drop some spear goblins. I'm gonna use the Royal Giant and focus on the attacking side on the left hand side tower. I'm gonna use the fireball to take out the wizard, and I'm gonna zap the skeleton army on the right hand side, and look at that. That was really amazing trade done by us. I'm gonna use the bomber again to take out the goblin barrel. He could not do much damage. Again going for the push on the left hand side. 30 seconds remaining in the game. He's gonna use the tornado, which was pretty well played. And I'm gonna fireball everything on the right hand side. Look at that. That's gonna take out the wizard and the skeleton army. I'm gonna zap this, the goblin barrel this time, and he's not gonna do much damage on our left hand side tower. And look at that, we got the second round over here. Now I just have to focus on the defense for the last 10 seconds, and that's gonna be a wrap, and that's a win for us. So I think I'm gonna show one more replay, the last replay, then we'll do a live attack. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Let's do this. So the last replay is against Clash TV. Let's see what the opponent does this time. As I said, you just have to focus on the defense and fill up your elixir. So I'm gonna drop some spirit goblins at the back. Let's see what the opponent does. So he's gonna zap the spirit goblins. And I think he's gonna log the bomber. Yep, he uses the log. So I'm gonna drop a royal giant in the front of the bomber. And let's see what he can do to take out a royal giant. He's gonna use the baller and the musketeer. That's a great value for us. So I'm gonna take out the musketeer and the bomber, the musketeer and the bowler with the help of the fireball. Look at that, that's a great value by us. And I'm gonna drop some minions to take out the bowler. He's gonna use the zap again. Drop some spear goblins to take out the archers. So he's not gonna do much damage on our left hand side tower. Look at that. So we both are at equal elixir right now, and just waiting for my elixir to fill up, and then let's see what the opponent does. So he's gonna drop the elite barbarians, and maybe he should use the log this time, but I don't know why he used the musketeer instead of the log. The log would have taken out the skeleton army, and the elite barbarians could have got some hits on my tower, but he wasted all of his elixir. And now we can go for the push. He uses his log this time, but that was really a bad log. I don't know why he's laughing right now. So let's see what he does. So I'm gonna go for the push, royal giant and the minions. I think he's gonna drop the archers and the fire spirits. Yes, but look at that, our royal giant got a good value, and look at the one minion focusing on the tower, and we got a lot of value from those minions and the royal giant. I'm gonna drop a bomber and the archers at the behind. He's gonna drop the elite barbarians maybe. Yes, he used the elite barbarians and some minions, and this time he used the log pretty well, so he got focused on our right hand side tower, and our right hand side tower is gonna get down so easily, but we are not in a big trouble again. But look at that, our royal giant is in the front and focusing on his king tower. There are two royal giants over there. Look at that, both are gonna focus on the king tower, and look at the health of his king tower. So we are going in the overtime right now. Let's hope we can get the 3-crown victory over here. So I'm gonna drop some minions to take out the bowler. He's saying well played. So he uses the elite barbarians and the minions again. I'm gonna not focus on the defense side. I'm just gonna go for the attack. I drop some skeleton army just to make sure that the elite barbarians are not quick enough to get our tower, but look at that, we got it. The 3-crown victory over there, and he could not do any damage to our king tower. And so now I'm gonna show you some live battles. Let's see what we can do in the live battles. So I'm gonna do a live attack. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for daily Clash of Clans and Clash Royale videos. So this time the live battle is against Eliseo. Let's see what the opponent does. I'm gonna wait and fill up my elixir. I'm gonna drop some spirit goblins at the back. So he's gonna use the giant and the witch combination. That's a pretty decent combination. I'm gonna use my skeleton army to take out the giant as quick as possible. He uses the zap, but the zap does not kill all of my skeleton army, and look at that, he just got 3 hits on our left hand side tower. And I think the bomber is gonna do 1 hit on our left hand side tower. No hits. And we're just focusing on the defense for some time. Look at that, I'm gonna use some minions to take out the musketeer. He's gonna log everything. That's a pretty decent good log. He uses the skeleton army alone. That's a pretty waste of a skeleton army. I'm gonna zap everything. Now I'm gonna go for the push. On the right hand side I'm gonna drop some royal giant and the bomber. And let's see what he does. He drops the witch. My bomber is gonna take out the skeleton spawned from the witch. Our royal giant is doing its work on the right hand side tower. And look at that. We got really good hits on his right hand side tower. Just waiting for my elixir to fill up. I'm gonna focus for some defense. So drops giant at the back, which was a really good decision. And he drops a musketeer, so I'm gonna fireball, and that would be amazing value. Taking out the musketeer, the tower, as well as the giant. I'm gonna zap so the musketeer gets killed. I'm gonna drop a bomber to take out the skeleton army. And now I'm gonna use my skeleton army because he used his log. So now I'm gonna use my skeleton army to take out his giant. Obviously he uses the zap, but look at that. We could not get much hits on our left hand side tower. Just gonna drop the fireball, pretty good fireball from him. Drop some royal giant and the minions on the right hand side. Zap the skeleton army, and look at that. Our royal giant did a great work on his right hand side tower. Almost took out everything. Drops the sphere goblins and the archers on the right hand side. He comes pretty heavy on the left hand side also with musketeer. I'm gonna drop some skeleton army. He uses the zap so late. Drop a bomber on the left hand side for the skeleton army. I don't know why he uses the log. Pretty bad log from him. Drop some minions to take out the bomber. Now I just have to focus for the defense on the last 10 seconds. His giant is so slow, it's not even gonna reach our right hand side tower. So that's another victory for us. Get that 1-0 crown victory. And that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to our channel for daily videos. And as I said, this deck is really amazing. Definitely you guys should check it out. And let me know the results in the comment down below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.